everyone. Happy Sunday. Today I have a lot of love, romantic, and Valentine Day themed coloring books. I know it's a day or two past Valentine's Day. Some of these were new. I was waiting to get them in the mail. However, you can still get them to color all year around just for the love romance theme or save for next year. I am including some of the little square ones for those that like that. They're not generally my preference, but I do like to check out occasionally some of the ones from well-known companies to show you. Most of these are standard books you can get on Amazon. Everything you see here I will link below. I do have other romance and love type books in my storage locker and in some other places. These are newer and or ones that I don't think I ever showed in a video that might have even been from like last year. So let's get started. Okay. First, I'm going to show you one of my favorites. This is Jade Summer's Cute and Lovely coloring book. I don't know when this came out. It might have been last year or the year before, and I hope it's still available because some of the Jade Summer books ended up going bye-bye. I'm going to go from back to front when I flip through. You get some freebies in the back, of course, from the other Jade Summer books. Okay, I take that back. I'm going to go front. Let's go front. I'll just do a fast flip. I think you get the horizontal and the vertical pictures. I tend to do both pencil and chunky markers in these books. If you use marker, just put a divider. This is kind of on par with like the Joshua Dunbar or Coco Wyo Cute and Easy Coloring. I did this one with markers back when I got it. These are really inexpensive markers too. You can see it goes through, but you have a divider page. It's not going to bleed onto the next page. But it's a real sweet and cute book. Different styles. That looks like more like an Alexander friend Zissy figuring. This might have actually come out on Valentine's Day for February, either last year or the year before, I believe. Love, you are loved. And then you switch to the horizontal pictures, which is harder for me to show on camera. But it's a real cute book. I still have 5 Valentine's pictures I'm coloring, even though Valentine's Day was 2 days ago. I'm just behind. And it goes back to, is that a second set? No. Yeah, you get a second set in there. Okay, so that is Cute and Lovely by Jade Summer. Cute book. And this one here is Jade Summer as well. It's just the love book. The love book. Anyone else used to watch The Love Boat back in the 80s? Besides me. I don't think I've even seen an episode since then. I don't even know if I would like it. I was a kid, so I don't know how cheesy it really was. I do like a lot of 70s and 80s shows like Three's Company and I liked Golden Girls, Cosby Show, despite how that all turned out with you know who, but I still love the show and all the other actors. It's funny. What else did I watch in the 80s? Lost on the Prairie. In the 90s I watched, which is still to this day. In fact, I just rewatched this whole series a few months ago. Is Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. It's one of my favorite shows. Love Boat. What else was there? There was Chips. I don't think I would ever want to watch that again. Gosh. 80s TV shows, 70s TV shows. Well, I'm not big on sitcoms. You all are probably going to gasp, but I have never in my life seen a single episode of Friends. Yes, I confess. I don't know why. I hate laugh reels. I Love Lucy. I've seen 1,000 times every episode, but I hate more modern laugh reels. And I just could never get myself to watch Friends or Big Bang Theory. I think I'd rather slit my wrists. But everyone said, you have to watch Friends. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. Should I really? Is it really worth it? Convince me below. Don't. I've been on like an 80s, this is the second set, an 80s and 90s movie and show binge lately. I'm just kind of in those retro vibes, so if you have any other suggestions that I didn't mention here, let me know. Anyway, that was Jade Summer Love. You get 2 sets of each. Another great one is, this is a newer one. I think this was last year, Double Trouble by Coco Wyo. Cute and chunky coloring, very simple, basic. I just finished, when I was doing my convalescing, I like a mastectomy, double mastectomy, preventative, then reconstruction, then I got infection, they had to undo everything, then I had to have 2 more reconstructive surgeries, and then I had to have my ovaries taken out, and every single thing associated to this dreaded BRCA gene I have. But anyway, that's what I've been doing this last year. And I love historical period shows and movies. So I was on a binge during my convalescing. Isn't that cute? I love this. Of watching all my favorite historical period shows, including some I haven't seen. I don't even think I finished my list yet. Like, I rewatched all of the favorites, like Outlander, of course. It's always been one of my favorite shows of all time. Up until the newest season, I rewatched that. I rewatched 1883. I rewatched Lonesome Dove. I rewatched Dr. Queen Medicine Woman. I rewatched Victoria, the BBC show. I rewatched The Tudors, The White Queen, Spanish Princess, what's the sequel to The White Queen? The White Princess. Those are all excellent on HBO Max. Let me think. Oh, I love this. It's so Valentine-y. 1923. That came after 1883, which leads up to the Yellowstone. What else did I watch? Thinking. I watched Marco Polo. Wasn't feeling the vibes on that one so much. Ooh, look at the cute little snails. Someone was knocking on my door. You know what I was saying? I was talking about all the historical period shows that I watched and loved. Mad Men. Seen that one. Watched that whole one again. 60s advertising. Bridgerton, of course. Handmaid's Tale. I've seen that show series like 5 times. Gosh, what else? The Gilded Age, which had a new season I hadn't seen, so I rewatched 1 and then 2. Anne with an E. Netflix. Excellent. The Pillars of the Earth. Extremely good. I don't know if you read the books. I have not read the books. Seen the miniseries multiple times. It's very, very, very good and addicting. I love it. Poldark. That was excellent. I watched that right after I watched Outlander again because it also takes place at the end of the colonial revolution, War of Independence, but it's in Cornwall, England is where it's filmed. And it's like a romance kind of a series. It's very good. It was originally aired on BBC. Oh, thank you. Speaking of BBC, Downton Abbey, of course, I watched for the bazillion trillionth time because I love it. Another one that's really good. It's an oldie. It's not as historical period that I rewatched. Was Big Love with the guy from Twister. What's his name? The guy who died from a heart attack. Bill. Good Lord, what's his name? He was in Twister there about the tornadoes. What's his name? He was in Aliens. He was the whiny dude in the Aliens movie, like, we're gonna die, man. We're gonna die. Oh my God. Like, everyone's telling him to shut up. That guy. Bill. Oh God, what is his name? Hudson or... I don't know. I'll think of it. Anyway, Big Love. Extremely entertaining. Very good show. Unfortunately, it's about like a story of a family hiding polygamy in Utah. I think this was done early 2000s, and he's got like 3 houses side by side and his combined families, but they're like modern day normal people that kind of are trying to blend in and hide their life. But it's kind of like halfway funny, halfway entertaining, really good acting. It's kind of an intriguing concept, and it has some of that, it brings in some of that history of the old ways of of that religion, I guess. But anyway, it's a really good show, and I watched that again, and I forgot how much I liked it. So anyway, we're done with Double Trouble by Coco Wyo. Why am I talking about TV shows? I have no idea. Okay, let's move in to Demita Victoria's Adorable Love. I don't think I've ever colored in this. Maybe I did one. This was probably from a couple years ago. It's got like that grayscale. I think there's 2 sets of each. It's like a light grayscale. So, and there's actually some on my list I haven't gotten to that I've never seen. So when I was going through all my surgeries and stuff, I wanted to watch all the historical period shows that I know I always loved, because it's like a sense of comfort and distraction, familiarity. But now there's a bunch on my list I haven't seen. Like, I haven't seen Shogun. I mean, it's all in subtitles. So that kind of annoys me, but is it worth it? I don't know. Have not seen The Empress. That is on Netflix. Have not seen Vanity Fair. They did a remake show. I saw a trailer for it, and I don't know where it's airing. That looks really good because I like classic literature. And then I have not seen Dickinson. Oh, that's odd. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I did one that bled through. Yeah, I did this last year with markers. I must have closed it when it was still wet. Smooth move, Emily. Oh, and I didn't use a divider sheet either. Genius. Dickinson. It's about Emily Dickinson and her life back in that time period. So, if you guys can think of any other historical period TV shows I might really like, please comment below, because I need some more ideas. Like, my goal was to watch every single one that... I don't know, I love history, and I love really well done historical time period shows and movies that really seem authentic. And movies as well. So, like, movies I watched last night, I actually watched Marie Antoinette, the one with Kirsten Dunst, that was done by Sofia Coppola. That was really well done. I hadn't seen it in like 10 years or something, but it was I got an Oscar. Like, the costumes were incredible. So that was really good. I think I might watch The Duchess tonight with Keira Knightley. I'm wanting to see that one with Ralph Fiennes. Why is there a yellow spot? Did I... Oh, I did one here. I don't think I used a divider. The yellow is one of the chemicals that is in one of the colors that comes through when you use inexpensive markers, which is what you can tell I did in these pictures. That's why it's always only yellow and no other color. And you can see I didn't use yellow. So I can't remember which color. One color has a chemical that allows it to be that color with alcohol markers, that one of the chemicals in it creates a yellow tint over time, and it leaches out. I can't remember. Anyway. So, cute, cute, cute. Okay, that is Demita Victoria's Adorable Love. Of all those shows I mentioned, you guys, any of those you love are your favorites? Am I not the only one who loves those shows? I do need some new ideas. This is Time of Wonders by Tai Sun. And it's more of a vintage nostalgia style, but there's some sweet, like, romancy ones in here. Just like a adorable little love pictures. I think it's just real sweet. And there's all this, it's like a summer spring vibe. And I love this cute and chunky look. Oh, what's the other movie? The other night I watched, Far and Away with Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. This is all done with Brute Fruiter Oilies. I think I have a tutorial on this one. Yeah, Far and Away, it's about they're Irish immigrants that go to Boston to run in the Great Oklahoma Land Race. Really good movie. I've seen that a bazillion times over the 20 years or whatever. See all the little hearts and lovey-dove stuff. This one I started with macaron pencils. Or, no, markers topped with macaron pencils. Sorry. What's the other one I watched the other night? Oh, gosh. Shakespeare in Love. Gwyneth Paltrow. Good movie. But yeah, Outlander fan here. I'm just like biting my tongue, waiting for the next season to come out. They've finished filming it, season 8. And it's, this would be the end of the entire book series as well, even though Diana Gabaldon hasn't written the last book. See, I like the little hearts. The show is gonna do in consultation with her, find a way to end the show before she's finished the book. But anyway, I can't wait. I'm so excited. They just finished the season 7, which I just saw when I rewatched it. But guys, like as soon as I finish Outlander, I want to start again. Like it's that addicting. It's so good. The first season is a little slow because there's character development and a whole lot of sex. But other than that, that really dies off after like the second season, you know, as they get older through history. All right, so that is Time of Wonder by Tai Sun. I'm going to show you Valentine Girls by Deborah Muller. You've probably seen this one. Did this one way back whenever with alcohol markers. I remember watching back in like 2005 the Foresight saga with my ex, and it was such a miserable, toxic ending to that relationship, and in fact during that I blocked it out. I think I liked it, but I have no clue what it was about. So like it's like on my list, but I'm afraid to watch it because I'm afraid it's gonna be associated to that time period or memories or something. This was cute. I did like a vintage color palette alcohol marker, and you can use alcohol marker as you can see in regular Amazon books. It's Foresight Saga. What I like. Oh, you know what's a really I never got more than like 5 episodes in. I realized The Paradise. It's based on a famous novel. A classic novel called The Paradise, and it's all about the history of the earliest department stores, and there's a show they made on it, and I never got like more than 5 episodes in, but I know I liked it, so I want to go back and finish that too. You know what, I think they should make a Titanic TV show with several seasons. That would be good, including all the lives of the characters prior to the Titanic and after, all their survivors. I don't know, just thought, oh, that's cute, I need to do that one. I'm babbling. All right, let's look at the cute littles I have. I have Southern Lotus's Fuzzy in Love, Vivi Tinta's Sweetheart, and Coloring Book Cafe Paws and Hearts. These are all brand spanking new, like in the last week. I don't love these books generally. I'm going to go back to front. I'm not a fan of these square books. I'll probably send these back. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to just check them out, see if my mind's changed, and show them to you guys. Some of them have been okay. Very few. I think out of like 30 I've ever looked at, I've kept like 3. Serious. I don't like the basic line art. All the faces are the same. They're boring to me. I don't know. I like the Alexander Franzese one. There's a Halloween spooky shop one that actually had a lot of detail in it that I liked. This one's cute though, but I would not color in it. Too basic. To me, I think of like a 3 to 5-year-old coloring book, which is not to say I've liked some kid type coloring books, but I just don't like these. Okay. Vivi Tinta has some really cute ones. She has a really cute one called Cottage something or other, and I will show it to you. I actually like that one a lot, and it seemed a little more grown up. So what I don't get is, why are they all animals, and why are all their faces just basic line art with no details and dot black eyes, no real eyes, you know? All the coloring book companies are whipping these out because they're cheap. They can pump them out fast. They can sell them cheaper. I'm sorry, they have to give Amazon a smaller cut, and they get more profit because they can sell them for less. And the Canva has a lot of templates done now for this boom that's going on with these size coloring books. You can just go on in there and drag in clip art and whip out your own coloring book real easy. I hate them. I'm so sick of it. There was Coco Wyo and Jade Summer were the first to do 1 or 2, and it just somehow, the first 1 or 2 were really adorable and just got on the best-selling Amazon charts, and then suddenly every stinking company and person was making one, including all the wannabes, making all their own art on Canva, not even like coloring book artists or companies. And just, there's like, now if you go on there now, the top 100, probably half of them are these stupid little books, and maybe 1 in 20 will be decent. I'm just so over it. It's like, can we please go back to full-size coloring books? Good Lord. And Coloring Book Cafe, I loved. I had so many other books, and it's like they're not even making the big ones now, maybe 1 in 10. I think they did maybe one. Ugh, sorry, I'm whining now. Yeah, see, it's like, they're all so boring. Everyone's the same. The few I kept are way cuter than this, but yeah, these are all lovey-dovey romance ones. I have a few new printables from Etsy I'm going to show you guys next real quick that I'm working on coloring this month. I'm not saying for the people that like this, they're probably great, you know, if you like this kind of thing. I don't, and I think it's overkill. I think the companies need to do half what people want. They want the old kind of books, and fine, half of these. That's what I think. Okay, here is, this is by Rena Art. Beautiful. This is from Etsy. Beautiful portrait with grayscale hair I'm going to do with my markers. I have another 80s hair I've been working on. I just finished recording my video of everything I colored the last 4 months. I have not published it yet, but I have several of these in there that I finished. I will show you. I've been having a ball doing these. I have another Katie Keene comic from the 1950s. I'm really enjoying doing these. I have a Daria Keckersoy Oktoberfest. I never did this. I don't recall if this was her Patreon or from Etsy. I'm guessing I got it on her Patreon, but I thought it seemed kind of Valentine-ish, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this month. And I got another Daria. This one was on Etsy. This heart one, Winter Hearts, called The Gift. Don't know why there's a gingerbread in her hair. It doesn't really feel Christmassy to me otherwise, but it should be like a combo of like a Christmas Valentine picture. And I love to do my markers, and I printed it on my Good Express blending card. So anyway, that is everything I have. I get some more new books coming in a couple of days. I will show you. Keep an eye out for all my new videos. I'm trying to get back on track. Thanks everybody for watching. Tell me any other show recommendations you have or what you love, and see you in the next video.